Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be filming a video on my car and on Vince's car. The reason I'm going and showing you guys this stuff outside the car and everything is because I'm going to go inside, and then me and Vince are going to be on, and I posted a picture on Instagram, and I asked you guys to ask some questions. If you guys had any questions that you wanted to ask me or Vince, I'm going to read some of those. Only a few of you guys actually asked some questions, but I wrote some questions down, and then Vince also wrote some questions down, and we're going to ask each other some questions. And man, that was a tongue twister. This isn't like a super interesting video. It's something that if you guys want to get to know us a little bit better, I'm going to be asking him questions, and if there are some things that you want to know about him, maybe some of the questions that I ask will answer those questions, and then vice versa. So we're gonna go inside. It's super cold outside. If you notice that my car is still on like my summer setup, I still need to take these wheels off and put my stock wheels back on, jack the car back up, because it is supposed to be like snowing like super soon. And I got super lucky the other day, and it only had like some ice and stuff, but yeah. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna run inside though and set this up, and then me and Vince will ask some questions. And if you guys want to chill and hang out and listen to what we have to say, you can. If not, catch us on the next video. The main, I just got one just now, and the main question that I always get is, why did I buy a Subaru WRX over an STI? And I made a video, I'll leave a link right up in the top right corner if you guys want to look at it, of a full explanation of why I bought a WRX over an STI, because I went through that exact same scenario that you guys are asking also, and wanted to know my thoughts of why I bought a WRX over an STI. And mainly was it scared me from ring lamp failure. Ring lamp failure is really big in STIs and EJ motors in general. And price, I mean, I'm saving $7,000 to $10,000 buying that for the exact same amount of money in mods,
which is a huge difference. I mean,
oh yeah,
for $7 grand put into a WRX.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
There's no comparison.
Well, whereas the exact same amount of mods and money for a WRX, in those mods, I make more power than an STI would on the exact same mods. So would you rather have 15 miles to the gallon and make 300 to the wheel, or 30 miles to the gallon and have 300 to the wheels? I think you know the answer to that.
Kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, right. How does the WRX compare to the Jenny, or vice versa? If you guys didn't know, I owned a 2013 Genesis Coupe 3.8 R spec. It's two completely different cars. They don't really compare to each other at all. One's all-wheel drive, one's rear-wheel drive. The transmission completely sucks shit in the Genesis. That was a really big flaw in the Genesis.
Yeah, a lot of your mods were just tranny issues.
Yeah, yep. I mean, that's really about it. That's the only that's how I would compare it. I mean, they were both good cars. This transmission is night and day. Being able to launch in all-wheel drive is night and day compared to rear-wheel drive. Is a hot dog sandwich.
It's most definitely a sandwich, because it's made the same way a sub is made.
I don't see it being a sandwich.
If you go to Subway, they don't cut the bread all the way in half. They just split it and open it up like a hot dog bun. Put your stuff in it and fold it back. The only difference is a hot dog.
I don't see it being a sandwich.
What would be considered? Just a hot dog?
I don't know. Is a sub a sandwich?
Sure.
Because I mean, then I guess sure. Because I mean,
I would think it'd be a sandwich.
I would think
what classifies a sandwich?
I would think a bun and a bun on top of a whole bunch of stuff in between. Whereas that's just one bun. Would you consider a
maybe it's more of a flat? I don't know.
Would you? Has there been any problems with the WRX? No. Yeah.
It always gets dirty. It's white.
Yeah. It's super dirty. But the only problem that I've ever had was I had a V-band brake on me.
That wasn't.
I had an exhaust. Yeah, I know, but I had an exhaust leak and I fixed it. But no, I haven't had any problems with the car. Oh well, I mean, going catless, I had smoking issues, but that's already fixed too. I put the parent sump pump restrictor in it, but I don't smoke anymore.
I'll put a link right here at the top right corner.
Yep.
First one, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like lifestyle, location of living, car wise. Where do you see your life in 5 years? Realistically.
And we're wanting to move to Florida. So hopefully we'll live in Florida within the next 5 years, within the next few years. We're wanting to move to Florida. I want to keep this car for a while. Yeah, I'll still have the Subi.
Cool.
In 5 years, I'd like to be, 500, 550 wheel, big turbo, fully built, stationary block.
I got another question for that one.
Okay.
All right, so hopefully Florida.
Yeah.
Second question. What's your goals for the finished product of the Subi? Like, when will you 100% be satisfied with the build?
And probably 550 wheel, fully built stationary block, wide body, probably some like super nice deep dish wheels, maybe some like, I don't know, 3-piece wheels, on air. I don't know. I don't want
Workmeisters?
No, I do. I don't want Workmeisters though. I really like the Cosmos. I think I don't know which ones they are, but they're not 3-piece either. But I don't know, some badass wheel stance on air ride.
That look nice.
Nice, like big power for a Subi.
Right.
Still super reliable.
You ever thought about getting a project car?
Yeah.
Like obviously the Subi is your project, but a car that you don't have to worry about keeping pretty, but just literally just a project car to just hoon around in.
Dude, I was actually thinking about that last night.
What car do you think you would pick?
I was looking last night on Coupe because I was like wanting to do it like super soon. But I'd like to get into an Eclipse GSX again.
Right.
And
you would make that a project car though,
Yeah.
because that's like an expensive project car. Because I was looking at those last night too. If you find one that's a manual, it's a shit box with 150,000 miles, and they're still asking like $6 grand.
No, I was looking on Copart, so I was looking for like a wrecked one.
Right.
And do like a complete like full rebuild, and go like completely gutted everything.
Watch the frame damage.
Yeah, I don't know, but that would be probably my project car.
You've always liked GSXs.
Yeah, I've owned a GST. And I think it'd be really cool. It's pretty much having a 2-door Evo.
It is, pretty much.
Yeah.
4G63, so the same motor.
Yep.
So I'm going to flip it around a little bit. Kind of put it on me for one question.
Okay, before you do that, then let me ask you a question then. Let's go back and forth a little bit.
Okay.
Since you're going to you.
Alright.
If you ever mod your car again, what's your future mods?
Like my next mods or my future goal mods? If I were to mod my car again, what would be the next mod I'd do? You already know that, nitrous for sure.
Okay.
If I were to get rid of my car and get a tuner, what car do you honestly see me fitting in, like it actually fitting me better? Without just saying a Subi because you want me to have a Subi. He wants me to get a Subi, but I'm saying
that's crazy.
If that was the car that you want me to get, then so be it. But if not, what tuner do you see me actually being in and it fitting my lifestyle? Because you know what I like about cars.
The VR4.
The 3000 GT.
Yeah, like a 3000 GT.
Yeah,
that'd be
I've
cool.
always thought about that.
Cool.
Yeah, I've thought about that too.
Another really cool like tuner style, but you still get like the muscle type, but it's strictly a tuner. Without being super expensive, is a 300ZX.
I've always liked those.
Me too.
Those are bad.
Yeah, but like I was gonna say like a Supra or an RX-7, but those are super expensive. But a 300ZX is fairly cheap, and
I was thinking about a Miata.
No.
With money, like
there's no way.
If I were to,
you're asking if I would see you sitting in something like that? No.
An LS swap Miata?
Absolutely not.
Probably not. They only come convertible too.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, you'd still have to hardtop it, but there's no way.
That's good.
There's no way.
I miss drinking stuff you don't have to have the chase.
That's always what you guys told me to do if I wanted to build a cheap, fast
Miata or a Foxfire or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I respect those. Those are really good answers.
Why haven't you ever started your own YouTube channel and stuck to it?
You know that answer, but I guess I'll tell you guys.
I mean, they've probably wondered.
Yeah. I do have an actual YouTube channel. It's Muscle Memory. but I didn't stick to it because of 2 issues. One, I started the YouTube channel with my car as it is. I didn't start it when it was stock. So I really didn't have any content to make about it. And that was my actual motivation to making the YouTube channel, because the reason why I actually started the YouTube channel was because I'm always hanging out with you, helping you with your channels. So I figured, well, fuck it, if I'm gonna help you film this, I might as well film myself too, and just 2 videos out of 1. It was a good idea at the time, but what it turned out to be was I ended up, and nothing against you, but I ended up helping you out more with your videos than I did taking time with mine, motivation wise, because I'm more motivated helping than just randomly doing a video. I'm not a vlogger. I'm really not. So I guess that's kind of why I didn't stick to it.
Who is your favorite rapper / artist?
Music?
Yeah.
Rapper. I'd have to say Dr. Dre when it comes to rap, man. Every Dr. Dre song just brings me back to like the 2000s, like
Chronic,
like the Chronic album.
Yeah.
But
I like that one too.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of decent rappers, but yeah, probably that.
Right. What would you like Carter's first car to be? Carter is his son as of right now.
Yeah, as of right now. He's going to be a son, and in 10 years,
you know what I mean.
He's going to be my son.
You know what I mean.
He's going to be a boy, and he's still going to be my son forever.
You know what I meant.
Forever.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. You know what I meant.
You said for now.
For now.
For now, he's your son. No,
I don't know why I said that.
I'll probably give him an IROC, to be honest.
Really?
It's going to be a cheap car that's not too stupid fast where he can't handle it, but it will teach him how to drive. Because that's honestly...
Manual or automatic?
Automatic, for sure.
You think?
Just like my first one. Yeah, 100%.
I was going to say, could you ever see yourself owning a Subaru, a WRX, or an STI?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've been looking at them. I have. It's a money issue. If I had the money and I could get the right deal on my car to get rid of it, sure. I've already been looking at it. I've been looking at a red one. And it looks really good. But I just...
What year?
It's 2016.
Well, a new WRX or STI?
WRX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's pulling the trigger is gonna be so hard because I can get a ZL1 Camaro 2014 model with 30,000 miles on it for less money. So that's the hard part. I mean, you're talking about a 580 crank horsepower car, which is something that I'm always used to, a rear-wheel drive muscle car. If I can get my not dream car, but one of the tier dream cars of mine, like the ZL1 would be like a WRX to you, but yet if you could have got it fully built for the price that you got it for stock.
Oh yeah.
So what are your honest, and this is like, and if you don't want to talk about it because you know it's going to go on YouTube, I agree, but what are your honest likes and dislikes about YouTube in general? Not making videos, just YouTube in general. What are your honest likes and dislikes about it?
Damn. That's a hard one. Family life, it's really hard on relationships. It really is. Trying to go out and film and make filming more of a passion than your relationship is really, really tough on your significant other, if you're a female or if you're a male. And you're trying to put out content as much as possible. That's a big reason why I haven't been uploading as much, because I've been trying to spend more time with Amberly. Amberly is my wife, if you guys don't know, and she's never on camera. I've been actually wanting to think about trying to get
let her drive the Subi now.
Right.
You let her drive the Jenny, so let her try to drive the Subi.
But I've been trying to hang out with a lot more with her, because if I'm filming, I'll go out and I'll film for 3, 4, 5 hours, and then I'll be sitting on my computer with her sitting next to me for, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Like, these videos take a really long, not this one obviously, but like my cinematic ones and stuff like that, it takes a really long time out of my day that I have headphones in and I'm not paying attention to anything around me besides the computer. And I know it's hard on your relationship. That's a really big downfall.
Right. What are your likes about it?
Likes, you guys, your comments, your feedback. if I have any like questions and stuff like that.
When you first got your WRX, stop looking at my questions.
Okay.
When you first got your WRX and you brought her home, if someone would have came up to you with a fully built, sleeved block, turbo Genesis 3.8, couldn't do nothing else to it, and they said they wanted to trade you even for it, I'm talking you couldn't touch that car to modify it anymore, would you trade them? So the aesthetic mods.
I want to say yes.
No, you want to say no.
No, I want to say yes because like that's the most logical thing. Like that's stupid if I didn't. But I'm going to say no.
Don't let him lie. He would.
No, I wouldn't.
Anybody would trade a $30,000 car for a $50,000 car and then turn around.
When you think about it, he could have kept building the Genesis that he had already. He has another YouTuber.
It's not that. It's not about that.
Respectable Genesis. You wanted a WRX.
That's the thing. If somebody would come up to me and say something like that, I would have to say no.
Why wouldn't you?
Because I would always have it in my mindset.
You don't have to keep the car. You could always say, okay, sure, and then sell that car and then go buy.
If that was okay, sure.
But why would you do that if you're not going to buy a fully built WRX? You guys already talked about how you wouldn't buy a fully built car because you like to build. He didn't want to build the Genesis anymore.
Well, the only reason why I didn't build the Genesis is because of price at that point.
Yeah.
It's $8,000 turbo kit.
Right. Yeah,
That's
but
a big
I've always wanted a Subaru. So I've always wanted to build that. So like if I still
Subaru all the way. I want a beer.
Yeah, like I would still want the Subaru because I would always have it in my mind.
I knew you were gonna say that though, honestly, and I respect that.
I always wanted one, so like it'd still be in my mind, you know.
Right,
So
take some of that.
Yeah. Give me 2 more questions, then I'll ask another one.
Okay.
If someone was gonna sponsor you, and they said you have 2 options. You get a full wide body kit, paint and all. Good full wide body kit.
Okay.
What you want, anything. Or a fully built turbo setup.
Only the turbo, then I have to get everything else, or a wide body kit.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that'd be more simple. Wide body kit, but no paint, or just the turbo. What would you pick?
Wide body.
Would you?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's one of your craziest car memories or / stories?
I say it's definitely with me and Brennan when we were on our way back from fucking Greenwood. My car got completely sideways with oncoming traffic coming right at us, and somehow I fucking pulled out of it. I don't know. It's weird because I can't really go fully in depth with it because it's been. We were back in high school. We worked at Hollister at the mall. This is way back in the day, but yeah, I was in my IROC and. Me and Brennan were on our way back on Rock Lane Road for sure, yeah. And I decided to just get on it for a minute, and I hit a little bit of pea gravel, and I completely turned perpendicular to the road, completely sideways with cars coming, and I was somehow able to pull out of it and miss the car and just keep going down the road. It happened so fast, like my body didn't even tell me what to do. Like it was just all reaction, quick. But after that, I would say the second. I don't know, man. It's a tie between the cops chasing us and when I took that one guy from Bradley's.
Yeah.
And almost wrecked.
Yeah. If you could race any YouTuber, who would it be?
Competitively race?
Yeah, you go to like a track. So like Street Speed 717.
If I like, okay, so
he always does call outs.
I guess my question is, what's the purpose of racing? Just to say I did it, or if there was like a money wager race?
No, like times. What your ET?
You
Just me?
Yep.
Really?
Because no one else really is fat, is like as slow as us that we like. Everyone else is like really fast. Like Street Speed's got the 720 right now. What am I going to do? Race that?
I wasn't saying Street Speed, obviously, but
I ain't racing Guitar Mageddon either because he.
I know, but I mean, like fast. You watch other YouTubers.
I do. I'd race David's 240 probably. That'd be a close race on the strip. David Patterson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be a close race. He's got a 500 wheel horsepower 240, but he couldn't hook at the track. So I feel like that would be a pretty close race because even if you put drag slicks on it, he's drift suspension. Yeah. So it's not set up for it. Mm. But honestly, like if I was like competing, because you're the only one that's actually competitive. And I'm not just saying that because I think I beat you, because you're literally. We always watch the big dogs. Big dogs. So. They're not. I mean, that's like me asking you, like, who could you competitively race against in YouTube?
The Beetle and the Fusion.
Yeah, that is well known.
Okay. I'll go ahead and, if you guys are watching this long, hit him up on his most recent Instagram post. R-Spec Ryan.
You think you
Evo or Genesis?
You think
he's Turbo Genesis Coupe?
Well, the Genesis is slow as fuck. He actually. Sorry, Ryan. You're my boy, but. The last time he went to the track, the best time he got was like a 13.4, and that was when he was 400 plus wheel horsepower.
Yeah, and I'm like 100 wheel horsepower less than him. I think I got him in just driver mod.
You think you
on top of that? Like,
you think your car would beat his Evo 2 at the track?
Yeah,
honestly?
Yeah, I think I do. I think I got him in driver mod. Ryan, I'm calling you out, bud. I'm calling you out here. After spring,
sorry, we might actually title this video "R-Spec Ryan's Call Out," just so make sure he watches this motherfucker.
I'm gonna call you out, Ryan. After spring, I'm going ham. Like, I'm getting some really big parts.
You know, he's 85 and shit too, though.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be 85 also.
I'm talking racing now, though, not.
Oh, I'd still get him.
You think?
Yep.
I'm gonna ask my last question. And then we'll let you end the video with, you probably have like 2 or 3 more.
I got a more.
Alright. Do you ever honestly see yourself being a full-time YouTuber? If you had the opportunity to where you were, like, money-wise, making enough to where you were sustainable just from that income, would you be satisfied doing that, or would you still try to find a side gig?
Well, that kind of like come back to like where I was going and saying like,
if you were able to do daily vlogs, if you were in a good enough position, you had the money to do a daily vlog, and money wasn't an option.
If I had a camera guy, being a full-time YouTuber, absolutely. So that's like when I was going asking you like, what would your dream job be? Yeah,
you're a video guy. I'd love to make $1,000 a day to just film you.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Yeah, like if my dream job,
I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. I'll film you shit and I don't care.
YouTube. If I had a dream job, YouTube, being able to travel the world around cars and being around everything that I'm passionate about.
That'd be dope.
No matter where I go, I can get paid doing it. Absolutely, YouTube would be my dream job.
Yeah. Was that your last question?
Yeah, that was the last one.
That's the video.
That's the video. This is
gonna be a long video.
Super fucking.
We've been here an hour. Had to have been talking
for an hour long video. You guys can still go through. I mean, you guys could have like a Joe Rogan special time.
Dude, I told him we should podcast every fucking Friday.
Dude,
every Friday we should
I'd
podcast.
Do it. If you guys said
I need multiple
you guys
cameras,
wanted me to be in it, I'd do it.
Super cool. I need multiple.
I told him earlier.
Let me know in the comments below if you guys think we should.
Don't even let him, because he does. He needs to know right now. We need a podcast. He's got a spare bedroom with nobody in it.
Yeah.
That's his home office. We're going to start making a podcast in that room.
That's the goal. If you lasted this long, let us know in the comments below.
No one did. Honestly, you didn't last this long. You didn't. But
let us know if you did.
If you did, let us know.
Yeah.
Because you guys are the real OGs of this channel.
Yeah.
If you lasted this long, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That means it.
Alrighty, guys. So that's the video, man. If you guys did like the video, man, hit that thumbs up button. Let us know.
Hit that motherfucker. Hit it. Hit it twice.
If you have any other comments below, like, let us know in the comments below if you guys lasted that long. That was.
It's gonna be like a 25-minute long video.
I bet it's probably gonna be longer than that.
I hope not.
I bet it'd be longer than that. So yeah, if you guys did, man, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Till next time, guys, keep it random. Peace.